In this video, I'd like to share a little bit about my background to give you a sense of how I ended up building my own startup. As you can see, starting from the left, at the age of 22, I started working for the law firm while I was studying MBA program in Bangkok. And right after I graduated in 2014, at the age of 24, I was recruited by the bank, CIMB Bank, with a position of marketing officer to oversee financial products. And while I was working there, in 2015, I got invitation to join financial technology company called Ascent to start new financial product for cross-border remittance service or money transfer service in the region. And after a couple of years, I was transferred to the startup company to become head of IT department by the direction of company chairman to help establish the supply chain management business. I accepted the offer because, as you can see, the incremental salary is almost double and very hard to resist at that moment. However, after working a couple of years at the company, the leadership position at the startup company is shuffled, and I felt the need to build my own startup to secure my career should anything happens to the job. And I did back in 2019 while I was working for the company, and a few months later, I was transferred to the company under the same conglomerate again, and at that time, I was able to take my startup off the ground with substantial revenue coming in. So in 2020, even COVID-19 pandemic is disrupting a lot of businesses, my startup is able to generate cash flow to stay afloat and run the business online. And in February 2020, my startup income exceeded my salary for the first time, and I felt relieved to leave the job at any time as soon as I stopped enjoying working for the company. But the question is, how did I start my own company? Well, there are three reasons. First, in 2019, while I was overseeing the supply chain operation from upstream to downstream, from factory to restaurants and to home delivery, I've learned that there are pain points for restaurant business in the market for daily operations, from sales transaction record, inventory management, order management, reporting, profit and loss analysis, marketing, and the solution that the company is using not effective enough to solve these pain points. And second, the company I worked for, CP Group, was buying software license from Chinese company for $1.5 million just to use it in the country. I thought to myself, well, I can actually make one within a very short period of time with low budget. It doesn't have to cost $1.5 million to build that software. But I didn't have authority to intervene such deal, so I kept it to myself and I studied the market in the country nearby to see whether I can make the products and sell it to the market. Third reason, I saw a great opportunity to market the product in Myanmar with more than 250,000 retail stores, and 80% of them are not equipped with solution. So there is a huge untapped market. So I started building restaurant and retail store management software, and in early 2019, I registered a company to offer the products to the market. And this is how I started the company Triumph Technology Solution Company Limited in Myanmar, a country with population more than 52 million. The products that we offer includes restaurant management system and lifestyle and social app called Sharelight to create a place for consumers and businesses to engage with user-generated content. So let's check out live apps to understand the business. So this is our live app for retail store management, and we have more than 4,000 downloads, and we have 200 paying users using this solution at the moment. And we have the owner app, which owner can see the sales data and analyze the sales on a daily basis or monthly basis. And we also have the kitchen display where user order from the POS, and we display it here at the kitchen display system with the order details. And then once the order is done, then user click done, and then it will disappear and keep the record at the transaction history. And another app that we have is the lifestyle and social app that I just mentioned earlier, and this is the app, and we have more than 4,000 downloads as well with a registered user for Android and for iOS, we also have more than 5,000. So totally we are having about 10,000 users for this app. And you can check out in the Google Play Store. And this is the ads that we create for the app itself. And you can have a look at this app so that you can understand the business model that we are running. And by the end of 2019, we tried to raise funds through Accelerator program for $50,000 for 12.5%, which values the company at $400,000. But we refused to take that funding as it requires me to quit the job and commit full-time to the startup. Yet we believe that as long as we can make the business profitable, we don't need to rush to get funding to scale up the business. And our startup is in early stage, but we can scale the business by reinvesting the income. So we plan to go large scale as soon as the pandemic is over. Currently, we have 7 employees. The revenue that we are generating is about $5,000 to $7,000 a month. And our business model at the moment is collecting a subscription fee for software and taking some margin from hardware sales. And in the future, we will run ads on lifestyle and social app that has more than 10,000 users and will be enabling restaurant booking system into it for app users. And that's how I came up with the idea and passion to build my own startup. And in the next video, we'll be discussing about the lessons that we've learned so far, so you can be aware of the mistakes that we have made to avoid such similar mistake in your own startup. And I will see you in the next video.